Hello, hello, people. Happy Thursday. Not gonna lie, I'm a little more tired than usual, but that's okay. Still out here to play some Brutal Orchestra. It's been too long once again. I'm not sure if I updated the stream information, but hopefully I did. I'm not gonna be playing Scorn today. I wanted to try and potentially play some King of Cards or some more Scorn afterwards, but honestly, Brutal Orchestra takes all of my 2 brain cells, all the power that I can possibly gather from them, so I'm really excited to pick this up again. I'm not sure if the update already happened in the span that I haven't played the game. I don't think so, not until a few days from now. I might play it more regularly for the next few days until the update does come out, because I'm pretty damn hype about this game. It's really good. And it's been too long since I picked it up again. I think last time I played it was October 9th, which, yeah, no, it's been too long. It's been a few weeks. See if I can retain anything that I've learned from the last hard mode runs. I want to try and... let's get right in there. Yo! Hello. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Emote combo is always so blessed. Oh yeah, I can have the achievements thing up. I don't know if it's up to date. 35 out of 115. Wait, did they add the new ones already? So there's 135 achievements now, so the update might have happened. Or at least partially. I don't know. I don't know. But let me go ahead and update that. It sets us back a little bit, but hell, it's more reason to play this game. It's really good so far. Interesting. So we're about 25% of the way there as far as achievements go. So I've been brainstorming as far as what to try and make it a little bit further into hard mode. I might just do a party I'm more familiar with for the first few runs, just to dip my toes in once again, since I haven't played since October 9th. But I feel like I've honestly been underrating your boy Hans. Having gotten to one of the last bosses, I'm not sure if it's the last boss just yet, but Frail sounds really, really good, especially with a party member like Pearl, who can deal 30 damage at rank 3. I'm gonna try and go full DPS, see how it goes. But first off, make sure we're actually on hard mode. Oh, it's a timer now. I think that's always been a thing. Ooh. Longest and strangest dream comes to an end. Let's see if we can glean at what they've added here. I really have no idea. Seems like the garden's still the last area. And I'm assuming these are just for beating the game on hard mode, but we'll find out, I suppose. Let's go and hop into a run. Taking Pearl, because 30 damage is pretty good. For this guy, I believe we need to go through 3 encounters without getting hit a single time. This is a pretty good starting party, though. Let's see what our moveset is for Cranes. Nibble My Flesh and Slowly Waste Away are both really good. The self-heal with Nibble My Flesh is pretty sick, not gonna lie. I'm liking this starting party. See how things go from there, though. Let's upgrade... I feel like I never put enough thought into who to upgrade. When and why. I just want the DPS with Pearl, though, I'm not gonna lie. The damage is pretty nice. I keep calling it DPS, but it's a turn-based game. Big damage. Could have Cranes heal for more. Just rank up Nowak, and then try and encounter. I remember that I need to take my time as far as reading what their moves are, especially since it's been a while since I played again. I'm already forgetting what Infestation does. I think that's if you get hit, enemy boosts the damage dealt by all other enemies and party members with infestation by 1. Okay. So it's going to be 3 damage. That adds up quick. So we can take down 2 of them, I think. Yeah, so long as we slap with cranes. Let's finish this first one. Get that red pigment going. See, I feel like I've already made a mistake because I can never remember which way they attack. So this one will hit cranes. And this one will hit Noak. So we do this turn. Well, I'm an idiot. This one's still gonna hit cranes. We can finish it, but Pearl is gonna end up getting hit by this one anyway. So regardless, now that I just did that, someone's gonna get hit. Someone forgetting that party member. Okay, it's first run back. And I don't think Pearl has any chance to refresh, though. That's alright. The idea with the Keko seems to be killing as many of them as quickly as possible so the infestation doesn't rack up, I suppose. He did. Trying to get Pearl back to full health next time. So is it just 3 total in an area, or does it have to be the first 3 encounters for this dude? We'll find out. Wow. I really hope there's a god, otherwise this is all really a lot to take in. I have the weirdest anxiety right now. That's all his dialogue. Probably be rereading a lot of dialogue. That's okay. Go and rank up. Pearl. Damage is good. Unga bunga. Appreciate you guys hanging out meanwhile. Probably going to be playing this for a while. I'd like to play it over the next couple days on top of whatever else we're playing, whether it's Scorn or MMX. Just because I miss playing this game a lot. So I think we've already seen all the dialogue with this feller. We haven't found his dog yet because he's still alive and kicking, apparently. First trinket. Strange fruit, okay. Excuse me. Slap is replaced with cannibalize. Oh, that's right. It feeds off of allies too, though. Which might be interesting for... Who has the lowest health? I think Noak at this point. Both Cranes and Pearl have a pretty high health total, comparatively. Yo, what up, MMX Cannon? Thank you for the lurk. The swag lurk. I'm very excited as well to pick this up again. We take on the Ouroboros. Definitely going to be dying in the second area quite a bit again, I have a feeling. Exsanguinate? I don't know if I've seen that move. Inflicts 2 rupture to the opposing party member, deals a little damage to the opposing. So the 2 in front, it has constricting Vabula. This one's going to be hitting itself and trying to make a little fish boy. And then attacking straight forward. So we can deal 8 damage and just finish off this one. And have Vabula target Pearl, or Cranes rather, since he can self-heal. Let's give that a shot and hope that it doesn't decay. Honestly, I feel like I'd be better off trying to get that... What have I done? That party member... Because of what I did, I can't move Pearl over there, so I should have done Pearl first. Do we just have... Okay, hold on. Do we just have Pearl take the L? Give them ruptured? No. think we do that to cranes, honestly. Still kill this one. Right, because I ranked it up, it requires more pigment. I'm not good at this game, dude. What can I say? Could use one false pigment. 3? I feel like I'd be relying too heavily on cranes healing. Okay. Slap for red pigment. And then just use one false. That's probably better. Still kill this one. And it attacks in 2 different tiles now. It's kind of sick. Alright. Sorry, cranes. Cranes on his own, I think, is slippery too. Maybe that was a terrible idea then. Okay, what is this? Same move there, so attacking the 2 in front. And applying Ruptured. I think this is still fine to do. If I could move this thing to the right, it'd be kind of nice. Okay. Cranes does have the self-heal though. Only once. Say we wait till after this turn. But we probably... thinking. Slaps will have plenty of red pigment, maybe get another lucky blue. The fact that cranes can self-heal for 10 is really good, at least once per turn. More lucky blue. I'll finish it next turn. Oof. Okay. Cranes is locked in. This takes 2 purple. So I probably should have let Noak or Pearl get hit so we could have gotten the purple pigment, but you know what, I think we're just gonna finish it anyway. Could wait to heal until next time around. So this will do 2 damage and then heal for 10? Hold on. It might heal for 10 and then do 2. Either way, we'll be at a higher health total though. 4 damage. I know how to math. And either way, we're using 1 false. We could hope for a lucky blue if we slap. But we've already used both abilities. Getting back in the swing of things. We're trying. Try and be proud of every encounter we pass. But I do want to try and make it to the last area again this stream. We'll see though. See if that ends up happening. Already botched getting this party member anyway. That was 0. Fortunately, I specialize in arithmetic. This line again. I was invisible. He saw the whole time. He was watching us. He knows we didn't do 3 flawlessly. Okay, now we try and get the self-heal. I could throw on... Okay, hold on. This might be interesting. If we get Noak a self-heal with a trinket, giving Pearl the strange fruit might be super good. Since Cranes has a self-heal anyway. Okay, we'll see. This is a lot of enemies, Jesus. I don't really know how to orient the party. Probably something like this. We'll see how this plays out. Because we can finish 2 of them, and we want the infestation to go down anyway. What are you doing? Okay, of course you're attacking left and right. Of course you are. Still heal after the fact. Are you doing the same thing? Yeah. Are all of them? Neat. It targets so many tiles. Bum 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 bum. Interesting. I don't want to be forced to use... I shouldn't have upgraded Pearl so early. That's on me. I'm trying to think this through. I think it would still be best, since Mungling Mudlung is attacking just straight forward, to eventually place one of them there. So we clear these two. I did not mean to slap. That is 100% my bad. At least we'll have plenty of red pigment though. Okay, Noak's still gonna get hit regardless. Keep Pearl from getting hit again, since in order to attack, we're gonna have to do self-damage. Pearl pops off with a healer like cranes. I'm a fool, I forget it targets 2 tiles. Could have been safe. Well, regardless of what happens, both of them are getting hit because of decisions I've made. Since there's 2 of them, Infestation does 2 damage to us. Schlippery. He's gonna spawn another enemy, but honestly I'd rather just finish the keg W's. We move you here first, kill this one. Both of them, I keep forgetting that. Need to pay attention to the multi-attacks. It's part of why, what's his face? Rondo is so good. I want to say his name is Rondo. This is Consume My Flesh, yeah, okay. Try and bring both of them back to full health. And then have Pearl get hit. Or Noak, honestly. Yeah, I mean, since you can damage them anyway. That way we'll get purple pigment, and we can self-heal with Cranes next turn. Self-damage to summon Monkey. Monkey. Or we could just finish it now. Let's see. Since you're attacking, I'll let you do that. Please don't decay. Good, good. This does 3 damage to us. We could end up at, what, 18 still? I feel like it's worth it just to bring Noak back to full. Oh, it gives pigment. Frick. Still... I don't know. I want to attack nothing just to prevent overflow, honestly, so let's do that. Because he's not too much of a threat. Perfect. Now... Oh, wait, why did I do that? Because I just used the purple pigment I stored up for the self-heal. Actual fool. Okay, that's alright. We can still do it. Be at a higher health total. And we finish off the monkey. I think it's 3rd encounter. We can rank up the healer. Heals allies for more for dealing the same amount of damage. And this heals for 20 now. Oh no, for 15 rather. Okay, and instead of healing allies for 8, it heals them for 9, I believe. Pretty good stuff. Pearl is really good at preventing... I don't think we have anything new with this character, but we'll see. Pigment overflow. Same dialogue here. Yeah. Poorly humming a lullaby. X trinket, hopefully it's a self-heal. I don't know if I'm willing to gamble that much. Upon receiving direct damage, this party member will either receive full damage, no damage, or double damage. It's such a huge risk, especially late game. Might give Crane Strange Fruit. Let's see how that plays out. We could save up for another party member. Give it a shot. Okay, we want to... I should have rearranged the party. That's my bad. We want to take down the Flarb first. The Flarb. Because it's just making shields anyway. These things only attack straightforward. And they're just going to be giving me more pigment. Plus it has parental status or whatever. Yeah, these things are infantile. Will cause any parental enemies to perform an action in retribution. And those can be nasty with the Flarbs. I remember that much. So, since you're just making shields, let's do this. Oh, fuck. Okay, that didn't trigger the parental things. Luckily. Because I didn't directly damage it, I guess. I'll take it. We don't have most of the pigment required for any of these, really. Deal more damage and then heal with Crane's next turn. If we get the pigment. This probably would be the play, since it would hit the Flarb twice. So, saving up for that. Probably would have been smarter. We'll get purple pigment this turn. Nice. Not too worried about the shields. Kind of hoping for that lucky blue though. Let's see what happens. No lucky blue. It happens. Still do... I don't know if I want to use the red pigment for that just yet. Honestly, slap with you. I'm worried this is just going to hit the shield. I don't have any more yellow, but... just to kill the Flarb. And we've used an abilities everyone else, and they're just going to give me pigment, so... Alright. I feel like I handled that okay, especially for... we are able to get the heal off here. Need a lucky blue though. Can shoot for it here. We're not able to get any more red pigment though, is the concern. I think this is safe to do. Who composed this music? Who made this soundtrack? It goes so hard. I love it. From my understanding, there's only 2 who developed this game. This game is honestly incredible. No lucky blue, unfortunately, but I'm willing to do... whoop, wrong character. This. Heal both of them. So juggle with the self-heals and the slippery. And the self-damage, I should say. Got a lucky blue there. We're already cursed, so we can't heal again. Well, let's just finish this thing. Okay. So that brings us up to 7. Any more encounters? No, unfortunately, but I don't remember how much it costs to get a party member, so I'm going to check. Perfect. Okay. We had just gotten Agon, and because of them, we got to the final area of the game. They can't be healed, but they have 70 health. Forget what Frightened Scream does. Whoops. Randomly shuffle the left, opposing, and right enemies, and deal 1 direct damage to them. Okay. Heal left, oh, another healer. Left ally 3 if there is no left ally. Resurrect a random dead party member. That's right. Can resurrect from the dead. I'm tempted to pick up Fennec. As well. Shields are nice. Shields are very nice. Having a penetrable thicket means that we can upgrade how much damage the bone spurs do, making poisonous quills even better. Since we have a pretty solid... I don't know. I'm honestly between... Boyle is who I was thinking of with the multi-attack party members. I don't know what name I said before. Between Agon and Boyle, if it was the other move that isn't Impenetrable Thicket, the other one that makes shields and upgrades the Bone Spurs by more, I'd be more tempted. I don't know, though. We can make shields with Boyle as well, but it's going to be in the same position, which isn't terrible. Either way, we're going to be pretty dependent on red. On red pigment, so I'm just going to choose... I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna choose Agon. See how that goes. Then we don't have any more money, so we just go straight to boss. Hickory and Hickory. Finish off the one with the flamethrower first. Stack the fuck up on that red pigment. This wouldn't be a bad first move, honestly. Forgot that doesn't give pigment, but that's okay. That's the main reason why I did it, to be honest. Oh, that was probably a mistake. Oh. Lucky blue, love to see it. I'm not going to be killing Hickory this turn, so I should have been paying more attention to attacks that he's going to be doing. Okay, so opposing party member. I'm okay with having Pearl in front for that, but let's see what the next one is. I think it's painful. Yeah, to opposing moves left or... Opposing party member to the left or right, okay. So I think, yeah, they're skittish. So they're going to move either left or right after attacking. Since we've already attacked with Noak, we could slap with you. There's no way you can be healed, though. You know what? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna try this. Still no lucky... Or we got the lucky blue, but no red. This is okay. We can do this. Trying to keep track of what actually counts as an attack that'll give us pigment back and what doesn't. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, Pearl took a lot more damage than I would have liked, but you know what? That's what Cranes is for, right? Can honestly just slap with Agon to prevent the fire damage, hopefully. It is 3 fire slots, though. You know what? Are you... You are slippery. Interesting. I think regardless, this is the first thing I want to do. I don't know about blue. Don't know about purple either. Yeah, we can use one purple. Get the red. You were attacking, doing the same thing this turn. Doing that twice, though. We just want this Hickory down before it does Burning Passion. Oil, Slick, and Fire is a mean combo. Let's see how this... I really don't know what to do, because if I move Noak here to finish off Hickory, I think Pearl's in pretty big danger, and we've already moved Pearl this turn and attacked. So maybe we replace... It's gonna put Pearl in fire, though. Hold on. Do we just heal first? I think we do that. Sorry, Noak. That worked out pretty well, actually. Finish you. Ooh, now Noak has focus. We do have Glimpse of Death just in case. I think it's best if we just leave Hickory there, and then regardless if they attack Pearl or Cranes, should be okay. I'm not too worried about this. Nice. And it's probably going to take 2 turns to finish off this Hickory. Let's go ahead and 10 damage, 8 damage. We do this. Big damage. Thank you, Pearl. Leave you there for now. I'm a little worried about Cranes. But this attacks left and right, I believe. Yeah, it deals almost no damage to them. So that's probably safe to get a heal off on both of them. And then we still have the self-heal too. Some more damage to Noak. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yes. That'll target Noak. Don't think there's any way I can finish them off as Agon, but let's move you out of the fire. I'm okay with you being slicked. Then they move and apply it again. Okay. Just Agon. I'm assuming it's short for Agony. The beautiful origin story. I was a little unlucky that another... Oh, never mind. Hold on. I think we self-heal with this instead. If we can get this purple from the overflow, though, that would be kind of nice. Don't want to kill them just yet. Noak's focused, so he... No, not anymore. So I think this is... Wait, why would I want to attack him to prevent overflow? Why would I want to do that? It's Probably the best way to finish him. I'm just gonna do this. I feel like I'm overthinking it. Heals for 15 and only does 2 self-damage. Too worried about that. First boss down. Hell yeah! This game is rad. Okay. Now we can rank up Agon. More heals would be nice. But I feel like I want to save it for another rank up with Pearl. I'm not gonna lie. 3 indirect damage to left, opposing and right enemies. Okay. Saving up for Noak's second rank might be worthwhile too. Really any of these 3. I feel like Agon's okay for now. You know what? Fuck it. Gives him more health anyway. You. Still don't know how to appease you. I think we need to do the ungod thing someone was telling me about in chat. Let's see if we can kill more. I don't like this encounter at all. I should have rearranged my party. Oh boy. What do you do? Suckler heals the opposing party member almost no health. If this healing succeeds, steals 1 coin, then asexually reproduces. It's a random enemy. We want these things to die as soon as possible, but same with the music men since they're going to evolve in 1 turn. That's gross. You're the one that's reproducing. You only take 2 damage to kill. So I think we use Crane's turn to do this. I'm okay with either Noak or... Which 2 are evolving? Okay. Or Pearl ending up here. So... Let's try this. Wait... Oh, to all party members. Imagine being able to read correctly. This turn's gonna blow because of that. But we can finish at least one of them with Pearl if we use False Pigment. Wrong colored one. Oh, we can... Good thing I upgraded you. What? You have Decay? I just noticed. That's disgusting. Alright. Well, this went horribly. Only that one is attacking, and I believe that's a straightforward one. Yeah, opposing party member. This is going to be a scary encounter. What else can we do? Only other thing is slap and self-damage. Might just have to take the L here. Deals almost no damage to the opposing party member. It inflicts 3 constricted on them. That's kind of rough for Pearl. I'm more or less okay with Agon being constricted. And then this one isn't attacking since it just got decayed. Oh boy. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. It's time to become a tool of the ungod. An instrument of the ungod. What do you do again? Moves all party members closer to this enemy, okay. And then you inflict rupture to left and right party members. That's a lot worse. I feel like we just target 3 party members with you. Try and finish the Silver Suckle without it respawning. And it decayed again. Obnoxious. I mean... I don't think Noak's focused or anything. Start damaging you more. Left and right party members you're inflicting ruptured on. Oh, I didn't realize you had 1 over exert. I need to be, again, not paying attention to the passives. It's really important in this game to pay attention to them. At least from what I've gleaned so far. I want to do big damage with you. I'm okay with using false pigment for that, because we can self-heal with Pearl anyway. Just 8 to both of them. Oh boy, this should be interesting. This Music Man's gonna evolve next turn. I don't know if it fully heals once it evolves. Hold on. Become an instrument of the ungod. I don't know if it's worth doing just 1 damage to everyone after that. Okay, I think... Since the Chordophone is going first, it makes the Ear Splitter a little bit less of a threat. Due to the Rupture. Self-heal anyway. Another lucky blue, love to see it. And another one. Do you heal? You do, that's cringe. Whoop. Nobody's been ruptured yet, thank you. No one's getting attacked. Okay, and only Agon has ruptured. Interesting. Yeah, this is still really solid on its own, not gonna lie. The fact that it doesn't give us overflow that easily too. Okay on health, so could finish one of these woodwinds this way. The music. Okay. We don't quite have enough red or purple for Grinning Maw. We do have plenty for this. So maybe we just finish the Chordophone. All you're going to do is apply this, and you're going to be applying Fragile and hitting, so you need to be gone. You're gross. These things are going to start filling up this entire board with lots of enemies. Hopefully it doesn't heal. It probably will. I'm scared. Please don't decay again. There might be a way to... to guarantee that it doesn't. But at least we're interrupting its turns. Alright, end the turn there. Disgusting. That thing has so much health. Hello. Gilded Gulper. Oh, he's withering, okay. I believe that means once all the other enemies are dead, he's gone. Yep. I don't know what Leaky is. Upon receiving direct damage, this enemy generates 3 extra pigment of its health color. Ugh. Overflow is nigh. Okay. Since no X focus, let's go and finish this one. Move. Yeah, you here. Oh boy. Please don't decay again. I'm begging you. Thank you. Okay, they all had withering. Something I didn't realize. I was gonna say, because the chance for decay seemed really high. Okay. Learning things. That was a scary encounter. Ooh, Runty Rotter's so good. At least in my experience, it's been pretty nice at preventing overflow. I'm liking the, what is it called? The strange fruit on cranes. I'm okay with throwing this on Agon. I don't know. I don't know if our party's good enough for this. I really don't. We need 15 coins to rank up, so I think we just waste this time. Got it. I'll be back later. Alright. Guess we're doing this. You are disgusting. I really need to reorient the party. Applies scars, right? Hold on. Deals an agonizing amount of damage to the opposing party member. Applies spotlight to this enemy, then inflicts 1 scar. I think with each scar it does 1 extra damage, each attack. I believe this is how it works. I'm okay with trying to finish the Music Man this turn. Who do we attack first? Doesn't it apply scar to itself somehow? Yeah, inflicts 1 scar to this enemy. And I'm forgetting what Spotlight does. It's when we go to the glossary. Where are you? I think you are in passives. Don't recognize any of these symbols right off the bat. It might have been the other one. Yeah. This one. Deal double damage and receive double damage. Got it. Okay. So he's going to be kind of scary after this turn. Kind of scurry. Say we still target the Music Man. What the hell it's going to turn into. We do this. The red we just got. And then I'd say it's probably worth trying to finish the Music Man if we had enough pigment, which we do not. Oh boy. I don't think you're skittish or anything, and you're only targeting the opposing party member. Cranes can self-heal, but it's gonna be close to actually killing him. You're attacking straightforward. Agonton can tank that for sure. Schlap. Give me that pigment. Ooh, lucky blue as well. This is gonna really hurt Cranes. Oh! He is skittish. I need to learn how to read. That's okay because Noah can come back after this if we do survive this. If you take double damage now, I'm gonna attack him, start giving us overflow. Okay. Bashing first, right? Yeah. Say we just finish the Music Man as Pearl. Don't want things to get any worse than it already is. Rip Noak. Yeah. We do this. Actually, yellow. That thing hurts. This will be 6 damage. Or 5. You're only attacking straightforward and then moving, so no reason to let you get hit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello? Okay. So, I see. If you let the sacrifice live for longer than 3 turns... Oh god. I said I didn't want things to be any worse than they already were, and now look where we're at. Oh no. First time trying to go against the ungod. It should be interesting. You're gonna turn this turn. I want to do... You know, I think he'll be less of a threat, to be honest, if we do let him turn. Potentially. Potentially. Okay, what the hell do you do? Music just got all badass. As above, so below, deal an agonizing amount of damage to the left and right party members. Got it. I want to try and move you to the center, if we can then. No? Okay. That is gonna hurt Agon really bad. Oh boy. Okay. Let's do as much damage to it as possible. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh no! Okay, we can still move them out of the way. You're slippery though, which makes me nervous. Sure. Sure, we'll do this. Sure. Sure. Living so far, one turn in. He still has Spotlight. Interesting. What are you doing? Moves all party members closer to this enemy, so he's gonna move Agon over here. Probably swap these two, I'd imagine. Deals a painful amount of damage to the opposing party member. Applies one frail, and then moves them to the left or right. Ow, after applying frail. Don't like that. Take double damage after that, Rose. And same attack here. Say we just focus on killing this thing so it's out of the way now. Probably attack with Pearl first? Hold on. Yeah, we're not even close to being able to use that, unfortunately. It doesn't attack left and right? I meant to move Pearl? I was going to? This is going to be a terrible turn now. Okay. Oh boy. Have I screwed myself over badly? It didn't heal. That's cool, I guess. With the blue pigment, are you doing the same attack? Yeah. So the only one who's going to be doing damage... No. I need to use this move to move Agon away. One-man band's going to try and move Agon closer. That way that'll miss. Okay. Cranes does have the self-heal. I think I might swap them though. Okay. Yep. And then attack. Owie! Frail sucks. Well! Unfortunate that Pain Scream doesn't give us pigment. However, I want to believe in the dream still. This is gonna be scary as hell. Do we go for red or purple pigment? Both. Both is good. Just use Agon as a pigment farm. What is this? Unmake. Moves this enemy to the left or right. Deals a lethal amount of damage to the opposing party member. Okay. Okay. I gotta keep in mind that you're going to be doing Melodic Passage first. I don't know what's gonna happen with Agon and Cranes. Who's gonna end up here? Regardless, I think this is a safe space. I'm assuming Ungod is going to move in the center. Worst case scenario. Probably kill Cranes. I say we just slap and leave Agon. Try and get blue pigment from him. Fuck. Forgot he was slippery. This changes my plans. Okay. Self-heal Pearl. Oh, you're already cursed. I'm an actual fool. if I attack you here, are you... You are slippery. I'm hoping you move left. No, I'm hoping... I'm screwed. I don't know what I'm doing. Jesus. Yeah, and then... I'm hoping you move left and attack Agon. We'll see. We'll see. Fragile's gone. Oh boy. Nope. Oh, he has fleeting. Man, I really need to be paying attention to these passives. That thing is terrifying though. Hello? No way I can do 100 damage in 3 turns just yet. Okay, so that's what this is all about. I see. Well, we've learned. Learned what not to do. Against an ungod. This should do 16 damage. I don't know if it's worth though. It's not like it's a multi-hit either. 26, excuse me. Oh, right, because of Frail. Or, not Frail, but, well, basically, Spotlight and Scars. I need to pay attention to what you're doing. You're going to be moving them closer. Inflicts Rupture. Agonizing amount of damage to the opposing party member. Okay, hold on. Could do this turn. Why not? Rip Pearl. Or not Pearl. I keep calling Pearl Cranes and vice versa. I'm a fool. Why would I do this? Kind of throwing this, not gonna lie. Pearl's behind shields. Okay. What does Minor Key do again? All negative effects plus 2. Minus 2 max health. Okay. And how much we can do with yellow pigment is these fellers. You've got lots of scars on you. At this point 4, so even slaps will do 4 damage. We can keep making shields and whatnot. You're skittish. You way over here. Wait, why did I do that? Oh, there we go. I was like, did I already do a turn as Agon? Scars and Spotlight. I see. Okay. Oh! Oh boy. Pearl is not slippery. Ladies and gentlemen, we've survived the encounter. Somehow. Okay. Well, at least we'll have Noak back, Rip our only healer. Not only, we do have Agon. What are you doing? We got an achievement too. It can now be found in the shops. Ed's tags. Ed's dead, baby. Ed's dead. Okay. Let me... Yeah, why not? You know what? It's W. We got an achievement. Something happened. We'll see what that was for later. Damn, okay. These encounters are not messing around. Now that Crane is down, I feel like this run is probably going to go downhill from here. But we'll see. Ranking up. Noak, basically just for the self-heal. We can give them... Yeah, we can give them Strange Fruit too. Ouroboros, oh boy, I'm so bad at that fight. See if I can afford anything from the shop. Use band-aids for free. First aid would have been so nice. I don't think Ouroboros can inflict Frail, but this would be nice to have. I kind of want to save up for another rank in case we do somehow survive the boss fight, though. Hi there. You get a higher chance of joining the squad if I discard items. Strange fruit's better for healing. Let's see if it happens. Smokestack, I think is his name. No more trash. Mother Nature may not thank you, but I will. Alright, I think overall, because of what I learned about him the first time we met him, I might have dumped like 6 trinkets, maybe. I think it's 1% that accrues over time, every time you discard one. Between, like... I don't think it resets every run, that'd be ridiculous, it'd be such a low chance. Dump more trash. Ooh. That's a lot of coinage going on there. Do we do another encounter? Probably. Probably. That way we can... This is awful. Okay. Oh, all we have to do is finish the Music Man, though, as a thing. And then all these decay. 10 and 10, right? No, it gets hit. Could use false. Schlap! Give me that red pigment. You're done. You're donezo. Probably wasn't worth the self. Can't math. Oh, this is the one that does 10. I'm a fool! Okay, you know what? How much damage are you taking? Almost none. Almost none. Okay. I can live with this. And it applies that. That's gross. Well, luckily Pearl's already in front. And not constricted. Oh, wait. No, it's useless to have Strange Fruit on Noak. I shouldn't have sold the bandages. Because he doesn't have Slap. It's very foolish of me. Should have known. Don't decay, please. Thank you. Actually, lucky with decay for once. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see who we can get. Hans. Heals left, right, and far right allies 3 health and the self-heal. Relies on yellow and blue. We can apply Frail now. Burnout is pretty sick. Not a huge fan of Dramatic Exit. It's good for saving a party member. Or do we want to rank up someone? Dimitri is really good for damage over time. Try out Hans. I believe in you, Hans. Even though you have, like, no health. Okay. Ah! Made my bed and I'll lay in it. Let's see how this works out. Apply 100 shield to this party member position at the beginning of combat. I mean, alright. We want to put that on whoever is facing the Ouroboros. I don't think the lethal damage will be ignored. Probably best on Noak. This should be interesting. I mean, we'll give... tempting. No. See if we can pass the second area. Honestly, kind of doubt it. I'm really bad at remembering the order for Ouroboros. Ouroboros' attacks. I want to say I should have reordered the party. It's why I put the shield on Noak. All the flub ups. It's okay. First run. First run back. Oof, a little bit worried about killing Noak with that. Blue pigment with this. Okay. You're using Crush first. Wait, unless it's you. No. That's you. Okay. Agon here. Forget that the tail is formless, so if I hit it, then... it changes one of its moves this turn. I think I'm okay with this, though. Mostly do that for Noak anyway. A little bit of damage to you, since you have Overexert. You don't get a turn. Let's see what Ouroboros does first. Wait. This is risky as hell. Because I could give the body push. No. No, I'm not gonna risk it. And of course I smooch first. So regardless of what happens next, it is an attack. I could apply Frail, or at least attempt to. What do we want? We want red and... red and blue. Okay. This time, I'm just hoping we get lucky blue. Fortunately not. You're going to be attacking again. Should be okay. Give me that blue pigment, sir. Shield doesn't stay. This is what I did it for. Okay, Hans. You might die regardless here, but I'm going to give you Frail. Does it only last one turn? I feel like it probably does. We could do 20 damage. Is it worth it? Well, we do this, actually. Try and make it worth it. Okay. Let's see how this works out. Well, I forgot that hunger attacks these two. So, whoever ends up in this tile, Ouroboros is going to insta-kill. So I don't think we want to attack him at all this turn. Just move everyone out of the way if we can. You're using Crush this turn. Let's try and prevent that. Okay. Well, someone's gonna die now, I think. Because I just did that. Shit. I'm a fool. I could try and attack it again with Hans. Let's get rid of your turn with that red pigment. Alright. All we need is one more blue. So we slap with you. Okay, are you pushing? No, you don't get a turn. Good. No use in using Decay just yet. Think we just heal with Hans this turn. And then if I remember right, I don't think Ouroboros attacks both tiles, but we'll find out. Starvation is done. You'll smooch again. Feed the fluids. Deals a painful amount of damage to this enemy. Heals all other enemies. We don't like that. You have 13 health? Interesting. Weird emails. Okay. You have red now, but I want to overexert you. See if we can prevent the healing at all. Noak in front of you. Don't want to apply Frail just yet. And then if we do this, we can attack both of them. Hey, look at that. Neither do you get turns. I think you smooch this turn. If not, I'm gonna be sad. Let's see what happens. Wait. Could I res cranes? Is that possible? Could just heal Pearl this turn with red, since we have a ton of that. Oh. What else can we do? Could heal Hans too. Wouldn't be the worst idea, but just leave them behind shield for now. You know what? Yeah, no, we leave it like this for now. And I'm a fool. So is it going to be Smooch after that then? I swear it's a different order every time. Hopefully he's not starving after this. We'll find out. Okay, I want to see if we can get away with applying Frail before hitting you. Nice. This does more damage. Missing one blue, that's okay. We can attack with Noak first. Okay, only one Frail. Gotcha, gotcha. Still though, 30 damage in one turn. I kind of want to leave Noak there. Because he can get rezzed if we do survive this encounter once again. And then also, there's a chance for him to just get healed here. 2 indirect damage. 1 direct damage. We're good on blue pigment and red, honestly. Not too worried about overflow either. Well, hopefully Noak doesn't die. That's what we like to see. And the insta-kills after this. They're both just pushing, which is bad, because that's what he's doing this turn. I'd rather have both of them attack. We don't want to attack here. Don't do that. Self. Yeah. Might get overflow here though. Oh, never mind. I always forget. Doesn't trigger formless. Got it. Good to know. Good to know. Save blue pigment, I think. Hold on. How do we go about this? I think we use the multi-target attack to try and prevent them from moving anyone closer. And in order to do that, we need red pigment, which kind of blows. This is probably safest space here. Pearl's at a decent amount of health anyway. It's gonna make it so only one of them pushes. So we actually just want to do this. Okay. Now we deal with their attacks. crush. Hans is gonna get hit here. Heal everyone. Just those two. Okay, Hans is surviving. We're surviving. Wait, so that means it'll be starving this turn? Hold on. Boy, am I confused. I think you're going to do starvation this turn then, which is I thought you were going to do this turn. Hold up. I meant to try and attack Ouroboros, not the tail, or the body rather. Shit. Alright. Prevent either of them from having turns. Just in case it is starvation, we leave everyone where they are, I think. Now I'm getting worried about overflow. Hopefully Pearl can help prevent that. Probably should have healed Noak. Fuck. Oh well. It is, okay. Now you have 2 Frail. Which is great for us. Start off by doing 20. Left with 19. Still not a bad turn. They're both gonna heal him though, so probably wasn't the best play. Only 15 damage. Oh shit, I meant to inflict Frail with you again. It's okay, we're gonna get a heal too. With Smooch, if I remember the order correctly, he might kill Hans, so. Or not. Well, yeah, if I heal Noak with Hans. Shit. They're still formless. No, they're not. Okay. Can't be healed. I think I botched things this turn, but I'm gonna risk this. Noak and Hans might die here. Let's see. How much do you heal for? 5. Oh, only 2. Whatever. Please smooch. Please smooch. I'm an actual fool, and I don't understand how his turn order works. Forgetful. The enemy cannot perform the same action twice in a row. Must perform all of its actions before repeating any. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's doing it in the same order every time. Which is that is what I have to remember. It just means it can't do the same one twice in a row. So it could have either been Smooch or... Okay, got it. Well, now I think I understand at least. Damn, rip Hans. Well, we can do this and finish. We'll see. I'll risk it. Run's kind of going downhill anyway, not gonna lie. Could try and res someone though, which is insane. Okay, Hans can't move, so hopefully it's a smooch. A smooch. God, these boss fights are really cool. Very well designed. Good, good. You're done. You're done, kid. Wadi-da. Let me make sure I'm gonna have enough pigment to do this. This only heals. Slap with you. We can use false pigment. I'm honestly not too worried about that. I keep calling it false pigment. I don't know if that's even a term this game has ever used. The wrong colored pigment. Move you in front now that you have frail. It's not going to be enough to kill still, I don't think. Yeah, not quite. Unless... yeah, because it's only one frail. Which one is attacking? Shit, I just noticed. Hold up. I thought I could kill Ouroboros this turn. I think I'm going to lose because of this. Interesting. Just 20. And then we've used all our turns. Shit! I should have kept someone to slap. So I could have killed with Agon this turn. You know what, Agon? I'm sorry. Wait, I shouldn't have done that because they're pushing. That was very, very silly of me. Uh-oh, goodbye again, Hans. Shit. Has a chance not to kill. Okay. I think anyways, with Starvation. Hans the goat. Okay, I really do think I was sleeping on Hans. I do believe it. 50% chance to inflict 2 frail. Is that just if they survive the attack, or... I don't know anymore, man. Move you here. Scream. Bring you down to 1 health. Whoosh. We survived! Made it to the 3rd area. I think for my 3rd time. Definitely gonna die here, though. Agon is pretty sick. Not going to lie. We are pretty low on ranks considering. And we still have a healer. Which I probably should have upgraded next, but you know what? We'll move on. Made it to the garden again. 80% chance of not triggering overflow. Might be nice. I think we have an extra slot. No, we don't. We want to move this onto you. This onto you. Pearl's good at preventing overflow anyway, so I'm just going to stay hopeful about that. If I remember right, these things are a little easier. In his image, in her image, in his image. Forbidden Fruit, Reborn, and Slippery. Born means that every time they're hit, they change into the other ones. Rendered female. Primordial and Overwhelming Desire. Oh boy. Bloodbound inflicts 4 link to the left and right party members. You're bashing. Opposing party member. Moving them after, I believe, yeah. Little damage to left and right. Little damage to left and right. So these 2 are less of a threat than these 2, right now at least. Christ. Noak's dead. I don't know how to put this any other way. He's done so. Unlucky Bubberducky. I think I have successfully... Wait, if we do this, since they are reborn, does that... Let me try something. Science. Doesn't change the move they're going to do. Got it. Might as well try things. See how this shuffles them. Not at all. Okay. They're not anchored or anything, right? They're slippery. What? They didn't schmoove at all. No lucky blue at all. Pearl does have the most health by far, so let's... You're attacking opposing, right? Yeah. So this should be fine. We schlap for that red pigment. God, see if we even survive this. You're gonna be linked now. Or Noak is. Oh boy. Rip. We'll miss you, Noak. Oh right, it's self-damage. That's what the red means. Gotta remember that. These are the things I'm afraid of. Gotta kill them fast, otherwise they turn into the Zeitgeists. Deal a painful amount of damage to the left and right party members. I'm a little bit screwed. Do this for more blue pigment. I think we want red though, so let's do this. Lincoln Curse afterwards. Then they're attacking straight forward and moving the enemy, or us, left to right. This is probably worth... No, it's not, because now Pearl is gonna... Never mind, you're slippery. Okay. You have more health. I'm gonna move you here. Put Noak behind shields. Just end it there. Everybody gets linked. I'm just glad it doesn't link them, so I can still damage them and heal. Rest in peace, Noak. Oh boy, another Zeitgeist. Oh, they're also two-faced. Interesting. Interesting. Keep track of that. Well, we can get blue... Hold on. Blue pigment this turn. Wait, should I attack this one first? Potentially move it to the left and hit both of them. It's gonna make us a target. Oh, that didn't work out. And damage. Hurts Pearl. Now, link all party members, 50% chance to curse them. Left and right, left and right. This would have been the safest place, so I should have moved Pearl over here first. It's on me. We can still do this, though. Pearl's getting hit by the Zeitgeist, though, for sure. And then you're going to be taking damage anyway. Oh, boy. Ow. 2 hits? Or are you just attacking? Okay. Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna have enough to not do self-damage here. I think. Hold on. No, don't do that. It doesn't give us pigment. Blue should be fine. Kind of. This is not worth it, what I'm doing here. Oh, I should have moved you here. Fuck. I keep forgetting that about Pearl. Having a good time learning about this game still. Alright, since we ranked you up, I see. 10 damage to left opposing and right enemies. Okay, okay. So much to remember in this game, and they're gonna make a bunch of next kin. Rest in peace. I honestly thought this one would die way earlier, after how badly the Ungod encounter went. Was our first time against it, though. Okay, we can kill 2 of them with Pearl this turn. A lot more self-damage, though. Could try and res Noak. I don't know if it's worth, though. Might just toss this run. Might just have to. You're slippery. Okay. Kill 3 of them in 1 turn. Feels good, man. Also hurting ourselves pretty badly. And then you're just making more kin. Okay. Interesting. These encounters in the garden are crazy. Applying Curse is rough with Linked, with Zeitgeist. Yeah, there's no way we're surviving this, unfortunately. Get red for next turn. Could try and shuffle you. Okay, that's still only going to be attacking Agon. But I'm worried about the kin. I think we're still okay this turn. We'll see though. We get it. Everyone's cursed and linked. Ow. Yep, read it wrong. Link, then skittish, then attacked. Got it. We could try and res them. Oh god. I don't really know if there's much else I can do other than that. Who do we got? Who we rolling for? Let's go! Got Pearl back. Now we don't have any pigment to use because of that. Attacking, then moving. Hold on. So Link can't birth any more kin. All the spaces are full. You're attacking, then moving. I'm assuming you're going to swap places with this one. Oh, but I can't move Pearl. I just spawned him. Well, that was a turn. And this attack is definitely going to go through shield. Dude, Agon's a fucking trooper. Could res Pearl again. I don't know if it's worth the meme though. Let's see, we just shove. Shit. Yeah. Keep doing this. Try and whittle down the next of kin as much as possible, but Run's dead. Because I killed it. God, this game is a lot of fun. I feel like it's going to be a long time before I can complete hard mode. We'll see though. Slowly starting to learn how these mechanics work. Plus it's been a while once again. Ah, hell, I had a good feeling about that one. I sure didn't. Let's try this again. Not after that ungod encounter. So what the hell happened here? Is it just dying to the hands of the ungod? Lose a party member to your own party. Interesting. During the ungod fight. Oh, the trinket we got. I accidentally killed... Who was it? I want to say... It was someone who got early on. I think it was Cranes. I accidentally killed Cranes with the fungal foot. Let's try at least one more. I always forget how long these runs can go on for. That was just one run. It's already been an hour and a half. But I'm... God, I love the hell out of this game. Let's... I haven't tried one... I'm forgetting what Thype even does. Poor Stitches, that's right. Inflicts Ruptured, which is really good. If we can get Slippery on them. Long Liver also does big damage if we can inflict Frail, or Ruptured rather. I'd like to try and start an early run with Hans though. I really don't know. The furthest we've gotten was when we chose Long Liver with... And we happened to get Thype along the way. I think it was the first run with Thype. We had just recruited them, and then because they can inflict Rupture, it's a really good team with Long Liver. What are the other options here? More heals. This party member left ally 4 health, so I think it heals for more overall. So we could try that with accidental malpractice. Could be interesting. It's going to be tough getting blue early on, though, for the pigment. Maybe we just try and pick up pawns from a shop or something. Made it pretty far with Clive's first attempt, too. Deal 5 damage to the opposing, inflict 1 constricted. That's really good. Self-heal for 5. Consuming pigment. Nice. Yellow and blue still. Long liver's pretty reliant on lucky blue near the beginning. Then again, so is Pearl and made it work. I don't know. I don't know if I should be really judging the party members for what kind of pigment they consume. It's very case dependent. Some interesting looking party members. Still have to unlock. Still need to kill more music men before they evolve for this feller. You know, I think it's been a... I choose Fennec starting out a lot. What am I saying? Make a decision, Strimmer. Let's do... Fuck it. Let's do Long Liver. With... B. Let's see how this goes. Cash money. Ooh, okay. Which moveset? Self-heal and, okay, healing if they're not cursed. And removes curse. This is an interesting party. Let's see how this goes. Forget this one's name already. Hey! Admo, that's right. Heyo! Okay, see Admo. Admo! Once had kidney stones so big he could play marbles with them. Pretty cool, huh? Admo. Could visit shop early, but just try some mudlungs. Mungling mudlungs. Long liver applies constricted pretty early on. I'm already thinking too hard about my turns. Game's got me questioning everything. I love it. Okay. So you're attacking the opposing party member, you're just making shields, and you're just giving us pigment. Could honestly just finish off the monk and get red pigment. Which one's attacking? You are, okay. Checks out. Love to see lucky blue. Let's give you rupture. And the inability to move. And the turn. Do 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 do. Do need purple. Don't know how we're gonna try and go about getting that, but you can straight up finish. Oh no, not quite, because the shield. Hold up. Bum 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 bum. We do have the self heal with you, so that's okay. You're ruptured. Only take the self damage from the wrong colored pigment. Die. Don't decay, please. Unfortunate. Doesn't get a turn. You're attacking twice, too. Well, at least you have a self heal. I need to. Oh, I'm a fool. I keep forgetting that cranes is slippery. Need to keep that in mind more often. Is this right? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Both of them are attacking. Could just finish. Hold on a sec. No, I think we still do this. I mean, the monk barely does any damage, really. I don't think this will go through shield. Alright. Be doing some serious healing with cranes as soon as possible. Wait! I can't math. Right, we haven't upgraded Noak yet. Boy. Okay. Cranes has slippery, you fool! When will you learn? Okay. Probably never. Might be worth just a self-heal still. Then again... How much damage? 3 damage to himself. Nah, just do this. Bop, 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 bop. Try and prevent that overflow. We can still kill this one, but it'll give us overflow. Same with you. Sure, chance to refresh. Why not? 1%. Okay, yeah. Longest first encounter. Gives us 2 more. Okay, takes it away from us. Goodbye. Yeah, start up by doing this. Since we're going to be doing... Wait. You don't have Rupture on you. You know what, I'm thinking too hard about this. Just finish them. Finish them. Back to 13 health. Ah, you would decay, wouldn't you? You cringe lord. Wait a sec. How do you take damage from moving there? Okay. Okay. I see. You die. Wait, I don't think I understand what's constantly hitting us. Is it part of his attack? Cries? No. It's something that I'm doing. Oh, duh, it's the overflow. I'm such a fool. I'm like, what is doing damage to us? Okay, well, I still say that we heal you first. Finish him off as Noak. Do. I don't know how I feel about that first encounter. If it was a good, good thing or not. Okay, just rank up. Probably whoever has the lowest health. So Noak, I'm okay with this. Oh god, both these look like rough encounters, but I'll do my best. Not as bad as I thought it would be. You're constricted. And you're not attacking this turn, so wait. Slightly heals on all enemies, randomly moves them. Okay, and they're both attacking this turn. Go and start applying that to you, since you want to move around so much. Bah! Rupture's only going to do a little bit of damage. Still might be worth trying to farm that red pigment though. Nah. Cranes might get hit here, but... well, honestly, same with Noak. What are we dropping, boys? Alright. Just the person I healed. Ow. Slippery. Doing big attack. The only two attacking are these two, so in front of you would be safe. Finish you first. Ask questions later. We just hope for a lucky blue. Make sure this is attacking opposing. Yeah. And then I guess that's it for this turn. Boil. Boil. Alright, both attacking. You do not have Frail on you just yet. Ruptured, rather. Keep calling it Frail. You're slippery, though. Hold up. Oh, not if you're constricted. Yo, what up, Emily? Honestly, doing great. How are you doing? Thanks for popping in. I love this game a lot. I should probably try and get some sleep soon. I'm not gonna lie. We've done one run so far, and it was an hour and a half. This game is very addicting for me. Loving it quite a bit. So you have Ruptured on you now. And you're slippery, so if I... hit you, you might swap places. Force it to move twice, possibly, with this. More damage with Ruptured. Look at that. I'd love to see it. And we can heal Noak a little. That's wild. I've actually been getting that quite a bit recently. There's someone I've been doing band practice with who's like, oh yeah, I have a friend from Georgia who looks a lot like you. And he showed me a picture of him and I'm like, wow, that's kind of weird. It looks exactly like me. It's my doppelganger. Lives in Georgia. That's funny though. Don't think it's worth using extra pigment. We just end this turn. Die. Please don't decay. I haven't thought this through. Oh no, you would, wouldn't you? You know what? We just apply this turn. Not a huge deal, and then Lucky Blue's nice because we can heal. Saw this guy here in South Carolina, so not too far from Georgia. Oh shit, maybe it's him. Maybe he flew in. Maybe he drove in. It's really not too far. It's funny as hell. Die. Die, fish. Trying some hard mode attempts. Game does not mess around, and I'm trying to strain my last 2 brain cells left to see if we can make it further than we have before. Yo, the free Fennec grab though. Hey, can I come with you guys? Sure. Cool. We like Fennec. What's your moveset this time? Okay. I am down for Poisonous Quills with Sprouting Thorns. Increasing bone spur damage and applying shield to their position. And then using Poisonous Quills to proc bone spurs. Also rerolls the opposing enemy's abilities. Okay. Interesting. We like shields. We like Fennec. There's no chance in hell doing 3 encounters without taking damage. I was invisible. I will not cooperate with you unless you have proven yourself worthy by surviving 3 combat encounters totally and absolutely unscathed. Just repeats his dialogue here. Maybe next time. Ooh, this is a new one. Mama Nudie. Removes all yellow pigment from the pigment bar at the end of each turn and heal 2 health to a random party member for each pigment removed. Not bad at all. I think Nowak is the only one who's super reliant on yellow pigment anyway. This is not true. Using Unfortunate Symbiosis. You know what? Still worth throwing on someone. Let's put it on you. Hello there. Ugly! Are you talking to me? The fact that you assume I was talking to you speaks volumes about your self-esteem. I've read these lines so much. They still make me so happy. Ugly, 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 ugly. This scares me a little less. I'll do this encounter. 2 mungling mudlungs. At least neither of them are attacking this turn. We've leveled up. No, we have not ranked up Nowak. Wait, did we? Is first rank just 8 damage and rank 3 is 10? I think that's right. Interesting. Thinking we still apply Rupture. None of them are skittish, and he's the only one that's attacking. Just hope for a lucky blue. We can move him around and do a little more damage. And it doesn't cost us much yellow. Okay. Just need to make sure Nowak's away from the front by the end of the turn. Sure, you know what? Let's heal you for even more. Thank you, Cranes. And you go over here, Fennec. Mama Nudie. Bum 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 bum. Applying any kind of shield I can. I don't respect it. You're at 11 health and you're at 20 now. At least in the spaces you're in. So Rupture goes away after the single time that we apply it with Symbiosis, but at least it prevents Longliver from taking self-damage, which we might have to do this turn. This is the one that's attacking, making shields. This one's spawning a Mungie and hurting itself for 4 twice? So is it just gonna die? Willing to test it for science. Okay, hold up. This'll do 6 damage. So you'll be at 2. Slap with both of them. I don't know if we'll have enough yellow pigment to do what I'm thinking, but you know what? We'll give it... No, why don't I just take this one out? No longer constricted, though. Don't decay, please. Thank you. Jesus, the self-damage is real. Longliver. No lucky blue still. There it is. Yeah. Probably should have made a shield for that space since he's attacking. Probably not the best play I've ever done. Oh, we can still do this. We have lucky blue. Okay. So he's just gonna kill himself this turn. Let's see. Takes more shields because he's an obnoxious fuck. Yeah, alright. And it popped the K. Okay, a little obnoxious. Not the end of the world though, and he's not even attacking this turn. Of all things, you're more of a threat than this, I believe anyway. Okay, just nibble. Kinda wanna hope for a lucky blue still. Might as well try and inflict rupture on you. Phone has been blowing up this whole stream. Hoping that alert means something finally got shipped. Been waiting for like a month. Oh my god, please. Stop. I put my phone on silent. Okay, no lucky blue unfortunately, but he's the only one that's attacking, so it's not a huge deal. Cranes has the most health out of Fennec in him. So I think we're okay just to leave things as they are. More shield's gonna be a bit obnoxious, but not the end of the world. You know what? No. Just do that. Did it self-inflict rupture with Mungi? Maybe. Maybe. Monkeys everywhere. Mongi. Okay, no shields either. So we can kill it this turn. Hope it doesn't decay. Yeah. And if we do end up getting a lucky blue, then... Ooh. Chance for overflow is pretty high here. Makes me nervous. Man, we're not getting blue for shit, though. I say we just take the overflow. Please don't decay. Already enough enemies on the field. Of course you would. Of course you would. What is your bone spurs at? Just one? So this will do 3 damage to you? Probably not worth, but... At least everyone else doesn't have to take damage. Oops. I remember that doesn't trigger pigment. We're learning things and stuff. Now we get the lucky blue, of course. Trying to take my turns slower than I have been before. So I don't know if there's any way we can kill all 3 of them at once, unfortunately. We could do... You know what, I think there is a way. If there's a will, there's a way. You need blue pigment to heal, though. Chance for overflow is really high again. And if we get a lucky blue, we're not going to be able to use it since it's in this pool. Boom, ba-da-dum. Fennec's a little lower than I'd like him to be, but you know what? This happens. It's honestly kind of a brutal encounter. Okay, let's rank up Fennec. Think. Wait, how much does this heal for if we upgrade it? For 5. That's pretty damn good. Kind of worried about Fennec's health. And we're more reliant on yellow pigment than I initially thought, so the self-heals with Mama Nudi's not going to be popping off for a bit, it seems. Which is alright. See if we can keep Fennec around. Oh boy, trigger fingers. I feel like it might be worth to keep trying encounters to rank some dudes up. Some dudes. We don't like infestation. I want both of these things to die as soon as possible. And what are you doing? Inflicting frail and making a shit ton more. Okay. Filling up all of the empty spaces with more Kekos. How much frail does it apply? 2 frail, alright. Taking double damage for 2 attacks. Still worth wiping these things out, I think. I don't know. No, honestly, it might not have been worth it to kill those things. So we could apply Rupture to you. You're not rooted, or anchored rather, like the normal Kekos are. Maybe we should do this instead. Jambies. Brain is slowing down. Let's do probably this ahead of time. It's constricted anyway. Kind of an odd turn. At least we get to heal Fennec. Get yellow back this turn. So for each space that's empty, it damages itself for that much more though. So maybe it is worth. These are things to take note of. So this will do 16 damage to you. This will do 20. Think if I can math right, that'll leave you at 10 health. But we can do even more with push. These things are anchored. So much to keep in mind in this game. It's crazy. 24 damage. Wait, that was more than I thought because we have focused. Jesus. 2 additional damage or deal 50% more damage against the enemies with higher health. Okay, so that's why. When focused. And you're ruptured, so this is safe. Then you're attacking left and right, correct? Yeah, all 3 of them are. Everybody's taking a little bit of damage here. Kill the person with the lowest health. And you're attacking. I did not keep that in mind. Oh boy. Rather keep you. Let's see how this works. Ow. 5 damage each because of infestation. Fucking brutal. And he's doing the same thing. Hate to see it. Fennec might die here. Nope. Okay, good. Wait! You attack twice? You do. It says so right below your image. You know what? Fennec, you did really good. Not gonna lie. I am throwing this run pretty hard though. Okay. We definitely kill you. We need to bring the infestation down regardless. It's probably be better to wipe these things out. How do we do this? You're attacking here. You're attacking both of these spaces. So are you. So once we kill you, take some damage here. Oh, the overflow's gonna suck. This has been a fucking brutal encounter for sure. We don't have any more bone spurs to rely on either. Oh boy. Lower the overflow damage a little bit, but goddamn, that's gonna be painful. Revolting revolution. He schlicked us all with oil. Oh, he's frail. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh no, that's what he's inflicting next turn. I'm a fool. That's okay. Still heal you this turn. Probably should have healed Long Liver. But you need to die. Or else you're just gonna spawn more enemies again. No decay either. Wow, that was brutal. Can I have some good coinage from that? 6 is pretty good. I'll take it. Rip Fennec. Powerful but limited healing ability. I remember seeing this and saying it wasn't worth it for some reason. Hello there. This is miserable. Spend my whole life evading waters. Read this again. Barely even bathe if I can avoid it. All to stay away, as far away from those things as possible. And I wind up here and find a world full of fish. He's sobbing incoherently. How cruel that I even cry, water. Sobs. Like, I don't know how many of these NPCs even serve a purpose other than beautifully done dialogue. Words are hard. 3 scars to party member or enemy each turn. 3 extra damage. Lucky blue now generates purple. Good for the self-heal with cranes at least. That generates red instead. Could be worth. I don't know about this run. This is definitely the one that I would pick out of all of them. I can still afford more, but I kind of want to save up cash. Kashish. Sure. Could try and get another party member. Fight the Ouroboros. Yeesh. Constricts 2 in front. We can kill you in 1 turn, right? Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Hold on, I gotta be smart about this. How much? Yeah, we need to heal you first then. Okay, so move Noak here. Wait, this is gonna this is gonna kill Long Liver. I just realized what attack you're doing. Yeah. You know what? We tried anyway, right? No, because it's gonna kill this turn. I'm a fool. It's fine. Everything's fine. Die. Then you're gonna apply Rupture, and move the party members. Jesus. Alright. Long livers living somehow. You would decay. And that's it for this turn. Moves all yellow pigment from the pigment bar at the end of each turn and heals 2 health to a random party member for each pigment removed. I think I'm just using all of it. Doing the same thing this turn, so schmack. %25 chance to curse this party member. Deal 2 damage to this party member if cursed. Okay. Let's try it out. Well, that was a turn. At least you got refreshed. Can't afford to do anything with you, really. Just focus on healing long liver for now. Don't need curse on him anyway. Damn. That's it for this turn, unless we want long liver to die. Could roll for original sin again. Bum, bum, bum. This was a mistake. Alright. Oof, the rupture. This is definitely the harshest a run has gone. Definitely the worst a run has gone in a while. That's okay. It's how this game be. Does not fuck around. I respect it. You're gonna move you again, deal 2 rupture damage, so heal is sort of worth. Overflow from this thing. Can't kill both of them this turn though, which sucks. Okay. What costs the most? You're attacking this turn, so I'm gonna have to kill you. Sorry. Goodbye, Babula. And... oof, yeah. This thing's just gonna keep trying to force overflow. Best to take him out earlier. Compared to everything else that does damage to me, I feel like overflow is the least of my concerns. Oh, I should have healed with cranes first. Oh well. Actually, I don't know if I could have. Oh yeah, we have lots of blue pigment. Live and learn. Get another party member, because I'm throwing this run. Lots of heals with Hans would be good. Clive might be interesting here. Hold on. Reliant on blue and purple for cranes. Oh, slow down. Same thing with a lot of these party members. Pigment consumption is pretty good. Could just roll it all and pick Anton, sure. Why not? I feel like I should have ranked up instead. No. I don't know how I feel about Ribaviv. Ice 10? Pog. Anywhere from 0 to 20 damage. Oh boy, this is gonna be one hell of a trigger fingers fight. Okay, I'm trying to remember how this goes. He has... I forget what it's called. Hold on. Glossary. He has... where is the symbol for it? Don't think it's any of those. Not skittish. Formless. Upon receiving direct damage, the enemy will randomize one of its upcoming abilities. So the key is to reroll when he has the insta-kill move. don't have shields this time. Just force damage on Anton after. With Anton after. Constricts left and right. Party members. Deals almost no damage to them. So we don't want to attack this turn. If we can help it. Unless I'm feeling lucky. We did pick Anton after all. Honest, he's doing it twice though. Which isn't necessarily the end of the world since it doesn't do much damage. Okay with this for now. Hopefully he doesn't move to the right though. Let's see. Well, shit. Well, you know what? Honestly, targeting Pearl twice. Everybody's so slippery. Blind Fire. Is that the one? Deals an agonizing amount of damage to the opposing party member. We could try and re-roll that. He's just gonna make shields after this anyway. Start doing damage to him. Okay, not much better. Fuck it. Don't kill Anton. Okay. No, I can come back, but it's also our main source of damage here. Hold up. Let's see what happens here. It's already about halfway down. That was a really good roll from Anton, by the way. Ow. Moves. Rip Cranes? No Rupture. We don't have any purple, though. I say we roll and try and finish him this turn. Let's see what happens. 20. Oh, God. What have I done? Okay. We still do this. I don't know if I want to re-roll this. This instead this time. Wait, no, I think you're still going to end up hitting cranes. This will be interesting. Being super reliant on Anton. It's risky as hell. Okay, got some good rolls this time. He didn't do the move even a single time, which I appreciate. Goodbye, Trigger Fingers. We've somehow made it to the second area. Jesus. Scary boss. Can be anyways. Nice. Immediately get another rank up. I feel like Pearl would be worth ranking up early. Let's see though. Get some coinage. What the hell is that on the right? This is the dude that requires you to kill a boss at least one time in each area. We haven't beaten the Charcarrion yet, so I don't think he's going to do anything for us this time around. Let's see. Grant our damage with Noak. Bring him up to 15 health. Ooh, guaranteed to do at least 5 damage with low blow. I feel like the heals are too important. We're only 2 coins away from being able to rank up again anyways, so... Yeah. Human Effigy, so that's... God, what is his name? Smooth Skin. Depicts striking lightning. I'm assuming that's the Widower. Snake eating its own tail, which we've beaten the Ouroboros. Wait, haven't we beaten all of them? Maybe we maybe we need to beat all 3 of them again before talking with him. Interesting. Another trinket, I'll take it. I've not seen this one. Brigade of Dis. Slap for this party member is replaced with Blood Gamble, an extremely powerful attack with a high chance of backfiring. Yikes. Sounds fun. Like to gamble with Anton. Probably a mistake, but see if we can kill any more music men before they evolve. Alright, Anton, you're gonna kill one in one turn. 50% chance to deal 20 damage to the opposing enemy. If this fails, deals... It's a 50-50. Let's fucking... Let's go! I'm an actual fool. Okay. Well, we hope for the lucky blue. I'm throwing this run so hard. I'm so sorry. No lucky blue. Okay, who's the one that's actually attacking? It's you. And then you move. The other two are evolving the first turn. I should have just done low blow at that point. Wait. Yeah. This is gonna hurt. Sorry, Cranes. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Time to become an instrument of the ungod. Okay. Forgetting what you do already. I know this one moves us closer and inflicts rupture sometimes. Oh no, that's what you do, is inflict rupture. Okay. Let's see what kind of roll we get from this. Almost good enough to kill. This music man's not evolving yet. Rack up on that red pigment for Anton. And then I guess either heal or slap to kill. Probably just finish this guy. Overflow is going to be kind of scary though. Goodbye. Okay, you're evolving. Please die. Really good roll. Okay. But if we attack, definitely gonna get overflow. Self-heal. And then kill. Okay. There we go. It's another music man down before it evolved. Don't decay, please. Yay, no singing stone. Alright. This thing on its own, I don't think it's a big deal. I think it just moves you around. I'm more worried about overflow at this point. So I'm just gonna waste turns. Yeah. And heal. As much as I can anyway. No X back up to full. I don't think we need to use yellow necessarily to prevent overflow. In fact, this will choose a random party member to heal anyway, so... Just not doing much, is it? Okay. We heal Anton now. I'm worried that wasting turns is going to spawn more enemies. Oh, what is this? What have I done? I forgot about this. Deals a painful amount of damage to the opposing party member, applies one frail, moves and does it again 2 more times. Okay. I'm gonna do the thing again. It's only fair. We got a 16 roll last time, so... Oh, but you have overexert 1. Okay. Overflow still a concern. I'm alright with you doing it just once. Hold up. Overflow's gonna hit us anyway. Decisions. Not really. I mean, there's no way I can attack it again anyway. Ooh, 4 damage hit. Gross. With Frail. Same thing. Alright, Noak. So you better roll. Please. Oh god, why? That's what I get for gambling so much. Cancel both of its turn this time, though. Turns. Overflow's gonna suck with Frail. This happens. Oh, okay. So Overflow doesn't combine with Frail. Good to know. Who do I want to heal more? Anton has less health, so fuck it. Watch him roll a 20 here. Oh, we've already moved him. You know, I want to try it. Oh, we wouldn't know. No refresh, right? Yeah. Alright, that was an encounter. Nice. Nock isn't quite rank 3. Removes curse from left and right enemies. If no allies cursed, heal him for 6 targets left and right now. He's... Cranes is carrying. I'll take it. See how this pays off. Throw that on you. This is fun, but I don't know. I'll keep it for now. The Brigade of These encounters can be pretty scary. I'll try another Music Man one. Not that they're never scary, but... Okay, Constricted is annoying. We can make this work. I am a fool. Okay. I just have to hope for the 20 now. That's not true. He's not evolving first turn, so we should be okay. Lowering our health pool as we speak. Sure, why not? Could have healed someone, but... Alright, Anton. Now's your time to shine. This is it, right here. It's gonna roll an 8, exactly. See? 13. 1 and 3 combined? That's 4. You multiply that twice? It's 8 exactly. Called it. Alright. I don't think we can afford another party member since we're in the second area. Say we tried this encounter. Forget what you do other than being slippery and giving us pigment. Banger, by the way. Probably focus you for the purple. You are slippery, so you should move to the right, or left rather. This hit. Okay, and then we get Cranes the hell out of there. No, not what I meant to do. That's okay though. I kind of wanted to heal Anton beforehand. This isn't going to do as much damage. Revolta's attack isn't going to do as much as flummoxing Jomel Guts anyway. So. Forget this is applied to all party members. Going up, then it's fragile. It's still a pretty big gamble whether or not we'll kill it that turn it goes up. Deal as much damage as we can beforehand then. Nice roll. Hell yeah. There goes our only good roll for the encounter. We'll see what happens. We call it good there. It's only one frail though, right? No, he's enfeebled, which is different. Okay. So he's frail for the rest of this. So this will do 16. He's not focused. And that could do 40 on its own, but fuck, we'll see. Still move people out of the way after. Overflow isn't too much of a concern right now, other than from flummoxing. Nice roll. Love to see it. Thank you, Anton. Already cursed. Okay. Went pretty well. Lucky, lucky. See if we can get another one. Should probably do this just to prevent a little bit of overflow. No, not worth it. 50-50. It's 10 damage. We heal for 6. No. Nice. Really good rolls this encounter with Anton. I'll take it. Just gambling the video game right now. It's a good time. Nice. Another rank up. Or, hold up. Ooh, I haven't beaten this boss yet. Let's see who we can potentially get first. Yo, Pearl's insane though. So is Stipe. Simple stitches. Heal the lowest health party member for 6 health. Fully healed party members are excluded. And applying Ruptured, which would have been kind of schnice with Long Liver, but here we are. This makes you want to pick up Pearl. I think Charcarrion takes up 2 spaces too, so we could do... How much damage is that a turn? We do 16 damage. A hit with Pearl. Not sure how much health Charcarrion has though. Or we could rank up someone. It would be nice to finally get the 10 damage with Noak, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? Let's risk it. Get Pearl. I meant to do party, and then we put... you here. I'm okay with this. I'm not sure if he can apply Rupture or Slick, but we'll do that. You know, let's do this instead. See how this works out. More cash, I'll take it. Could potentially get another rank up before going in. Who are you? We've seen you before, but I don't remember. Hey, glad to see you made it. Thank you, but my journey doesn't end here. Right. Where are you headed? Well, rumor suggests that a beautiful garden of earthly delights exists just beyond this mountain range, and that those who reach it are granted a single and inalienable wish. Is that true? About the garden and wishes? Well, it must be. Or else I've made a terrible mistake coming here. What do you tend to wish for? Oh well. It's silly, but I'd like to wish to become... well, the moon. And not in some metaphorical sense. I crave to be that great stone that marks the sky. Checks out. I'm sorry. I must sound like the bloody arch. Imagine being able to pronounce words. Archduke of Fools. No, it's alright. I get it. And honestly, I hope you're able to do it. I just honestly don't know how you'd even start. Icor smiles beneath his helmet. Well, first I need to find a way to that garden. If you someday find a safe path to that place, please let me know. So now that we've talked with him, we have beaten... Can I check achievements here? No. We have beaten the second area without taking damage before. But we may need to do it again now that he's here. Beyond the caverns and lagoon, there's a path to a strange and terrifying place. Oh, shit. I don't know for certain, but I suspect it may be the garden. That is wondrous news. I will depart immediately. And Noak, my friend, thank you. I will depart immediately. Oh, shit. Well, okay, we did it for this area. We've not beaten the garden without taking damage. We haven't beaten it at all. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna flip and send it. Double check everything. I don't know about Ribaviv on Noak, but I'm considering it. Don't know much about this boss fight. I might get clapped again. Only fought him once. 120, goddamn. Okay. What do you do? Deals a painful amount of damage to the left opposing party member. Inflicts 1 scar to the right. Moves this enemy to the left. Okay. This applies body scream tombs. Oh my god, it applies fragile to everyone. Okay. 1 frail. Rend to the right. So I'm assuming he attacks to the right and then moves to the left. No. He attacks and moves the same direction and then scars the opposing one. Got it. So he's attacking and moving this way. So he's in 2 spaces like I thought, which is good for Pearl. It's a lot to keep track of on its own. He's got a lot of health, this filler. If he moves left and attacks cranes, that would be okay. And then right twice after, so hopefully this moves him to the right. That's worse. Willing to roll still. Fatalism. What is this? Bad roll. It happens. Being's fate is protected by forces above and below. Oh boy. And then 4 attacks per turn. Everyone's at full for now. Shield's gonna be nice too. Could gamble as well. It's gonna start out by hitting Pearl though, so might kill if I do that. Well, you know what? No. Let's risk it. Nice. Lucky. And then that's it for this turn. So moves left, hits cranes, inflicts Anton. Hold on. Inflicts Anton with Scar, puts Frail on everyone, moves to the right. Inflicts 1 scar to the left, hits Anton, and then Noak. This should be okay. I don't think I'm gonna get lucky like that again with the attack we just did. Oh, it doesn't attack the party members, I thought. Got it. Okay. This is good to know. Pearl's still living. Nice. Alright, same thing, but left, right, right, right. Everyone's already frail this turn, so... Probably best to start by healing everyone with cranes. I'm deciding whether or not I want to move with confident parry or not. So, what is that inside the belly of it? There's little eyeballs peeking out of there. I don't like that. I don't like it. Okay. Moves to the left is going to hit Anton, who only has Scar and not Frail, so that's okay. Then moves to the left, applies Scar to Noak, I believe. Yeah. Moves to the right, hits Anton a second time, which is rough. Then Noak, then... Hold on. Then nobody? Or Noak again? I think I'm okay with him being in this position. Damn, these rolls, Anton, come on. He's skittish, but we can adjust afterwards. Okay, now I need to be careful about overflow. Ooh, I want to attack so badly. It's gonna be risky as fuck, though. For Pearl in particular. Oh, wait, it attacks both these tiles, right? So that's going to do 16. Giving us 4 red. Okay. We can still move Noak and Anton. In fact, I might do this, since you don't have Frail in it. You have more health. It's gonna hit Noak twice, which sucks. Shit, maybe even 3 times. Yeah, I think 3 times. That's awful. See if he survives it, but... I don't know if I am understanding this correctly. Right, Frail goes away after 1 turn. Okay. And then nobody? Yeah, okay. Still living. I believe in the good roll, Anton. You've got this, but first I'm gonna heal with, I'm gonna do this. Heal these 2. Risk it for the biscuit. Fuck, yes. We'd love to see it. Then we can do 16 damage. Plus 8. That's it, right? I think we got him. If I understand this right. We'll see, though. So if I move you here... You're in these 2 slots. Oh, I can move one to the right. I think this is it. Big damage Pearl. Oh. Wait. 16. I think I just don't know how to do math. I'm so sorry. Okay, we can still damage with Noak, but let's see what they're going to do now. So, attacking Pearl for sure, applying Frail to everyone, hitting Pearl again, and then hitting Pearl again, if I'm reading it right. Which I'm probably not. Just focusing Pearl really hard. We could move cranes here instead. Noak has more health. Take this to prevent some overflow. No refresh, okay. Hey, I think we're gonna kill Charcarrion though. As long as we survive this. Applies Frail to everyone. Yeah. Dead, unfortunately. Okay. I just gotta hope for that good roll with Anton once again. We definitely heal first, once again. I'm okay with this. Yeah, this will hit twice. Could have rolled for that 20, but... Come on, Anton, 6 or higher, bud. I believe in you. You motherfucker. Rolled for 0. Alright, Anton. That's what I get for not ranking him up before this fight. With a guaranteed 5 damage at least. Still wouldn't have killed, though. So he's gonna hit the right space. So he's gonna hit Anton, then Anton again, then nothing. So probably the one with the most health, just to be safe. Shoutouts Pearl. Oh boy. But are we living though? I think so. You're attacking nothing this turn. You absolute fool. We've done it. We've killed the Charcarrion for the first time. Die, unless you have a second form. I don't know what fatalism means. Of course you do. Of course you have a second form. The fuck? Rot is set in, dealing damage to this corpse. Okay. Remove scars from the opposing party members. Rebirth Charcarrion. You can never escape this. What the fuck? So, I need to know next time. Does it give him full health again? So that's what's inside his belly. Horrifying. You know, I thought I had him. I thought I had him for sure. This doesn't remove Frail, I don't believe. No, only Curse. So... I mean, why not? Really good roll. Well, shit. Oh, he doesn't get a turn this time, though. I should have been attacking more aggressively. Right. Well... Everyone has 2 scars, I think. 3 scars. He's getting rezzed. Maybe this health pool carries over. Hold on, this attacks here. Still. It's not a huge deal that Anton's there, honestly. Just deal as much damage to it as possible. So, here. Right? Yeah. This fight is insane, dude. Okay. Does this self-heal as well? No. Remove scars from opposing party members, rebirths him. And he takes double damage anyways because of the rot. Heal Pearl this turn. Self-heal next turn. See if we can keep this going. We'll see what happens though. Horrifying. Okay, only 75 total health. Not bad comparatively. We don't have anyone that can attack with yellow pigment. Without taking self-damage at least. So, attacking Pearl, attacking Cranes, attacking Pearl twice. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. At least whoever's in this position twice. Pressure's on. Love how the background has changed after he was rebirthed. So many crazy touches of this game. I want to be able to beat this boss for the first time. Maybe this is the lightning one. Because I think the Widower is a area 1 boss anyway. I think I'm mistaken in that regard. Time is flying by. Okay. Oop, 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 oop. Meant to put him back, but you know what? I'll try it. It happens. Can't be too mad about it. Excuse me? 6 damage to him. Okay. Feel like I gotta self-heal and just leave. Crane's there eventually. Okay. And then I say we risk this. Yeah, because we can still move Pearl, Cranes rather, afterwards. Either way. Okay. Can always be lucky. Rest in peace, Cranes, dude. Don't know if we got this time, unfortunately. But I do understand how this fight works now, which is something. Okay. Rest in peace, Anton. That sucks. I feel like I didn't read the moves correctly at all there. It happens though. Wait. Really do just want to be dealing damage to him though. He's attacking the same space every time this turn, so. Fuck, you're cursed. That was pointless. Absolutely my mistake. This attacks both tiles, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, you're attacking this tile, then this tile, applying Fragile to everyone, then this tile again. We don't have Rupture, so it's safe to move. And allowing these party members to get hit so often is really bad, because it gives, you know, higher chance for him to be restored again. He still has Fatalism too, so I don't know if that means if we take him down again, if he's even going to be able to stay down, unfortunately. I can still heal from here. Okay, so applying Frail to everyone again. Attacking this tile, right? This tile, I think, and this one, and then the right one. So Pearl should theoretically only get hit once, which I think is enough to kill them. So I think I'm throwing it right now. Could also just do this. No. Ah, yeah, okay. Do this so that we can at least survive the one hit. Whee! Left, left, right. Oh, I didn't take in consideration the Frail. GG's. Alright, Charcarrion, you got me this time. But next time... attacking straight forward, that's a new one. Marrowlust. Deals 1 indirect damage to all party members. Inflicts 1 scar to itself. Interesting. So... could do shield. No way to self-heal. We don't do anything. I think it's over regardless. Let's see if it lands. This will attack the right position, right? No, okay. I want to go out by my own means. Very fun run, though. Okay, I feel like I have the, bring smaller parties when fighting the Charcarrion. Large parties will get annihilated, for sure. No, I can definitely see that because of the, Scar application and how many spaces he attacks per turn. Very similar to Roids in that regard, except with more passive effects. I see how it's possible, though. I need to have more party members, like, chill out in the background. Let's try this again. Okay. Honestly, I think I'm going to call it there because I'm actively falling asleep. But I do appreciate everyone who's hanging out the stream. They're all lovely. We got one achievement. We killed one of our party members with our own party member, which is something, you know. I'm definitely looking forward to playing more of this once again. Tomorrow is Friday, so I'm going to be trying to stream some Scorn, some more Scorn for Spooky Month, which I'm very much looking forward to. I'm going to try and start earlier than I did today. We'll see what time that ends up being. Most likely pretty early in the morning. Or, let me think. Actually, no. No. I'm trying to think if I'll be able to stream it all tomorrow. Tomorrow might be my last day I will be able to for a while, because Saturday and Sunday are pretty busy for me. I should be able to squeeze in another stream around the same time as I started today, around 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm going to start off by playing some more Scorn, and then after that, we will move on to either more Brutal Orchestra, or potentially some King of Cards campaign, if I'm feeling up to it as well. But thank you to everyone who's hanging out. Still feel like I'm learning a lot in this game. Even having, what is it now? Hard mode is kind of ridiculous. 21 hours into this game. I'm surprised at how rare the achievement is for killing a party member with another. But I guess it is kind of specific to that one trinket. Regardless, thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate you immensely. Thank you for the support, the streams the last couple days. Thank you, Gomi, MMX Gannon, Emily, all you guys for hanging out. Anyone who wasn't chatting, just lurking, appreciate you all. Anyone who's watching the VOD, this will eventually be. Got some lurkers, so see who's gaming. See who we can raid. That's not open on that monitor, please. Let's see. Because streams tend to be so inactive, I'm genuinely debating moving on to the next roguelike and just playing this in my own time. However, it seems to be getting pretty good traction whenever I do post these VODs onto YouTube. I'm glad that you guys seem to be enjoying this game as much as I do. It is really, really cool. And in my opinion, pretty underrated right now. Twitch is having a real hard time loading. I believe in you, Twitch. Let's see if anyone else is playing Brutal Orchestra. Oh god, you okay? You okay, sir? No, just me. Damn, dude, more people need to play this game for sure. I don't know, maybe it's just me. This game itches a scratch for me. I enjoy it very much. It's a good game. Just one achievement done, but hey, little progress is better than none, right? Let me see. I believe that Oni is streaming. Oh, I don't know if this is their first time playing Dead Space or not. They're probably celebrating Spooky Month. Let me make sure they're not about to wrap up the stream, though. No, okay. Only 30 minutes in. So I know people are pretty hype about the remake coming out for the first one. sure. I don't think I spelled their name right. We try again. Well, this is embarrassing. Oh no, I gotta wait for Twitch to load again. Appreciate you all hanging tight. Stick around for some more spooky vibes. Because like, oh right, there's an underscore. That's why. I beat. Peace out, you guys. Appreciate you all hanging out once again. Be sure to say hello to Oni for me. Peace out, homies. I'll see you on the morrow. Bye. Bye-bye.